Hello and greetings. Welcome to another reading from my book, The Life God Meant for Me. There's also a follow-up to this book that was published, I think, was it last year? I think it was last year, called Thief, that I've written. I'm working on a third book, which is a follow-up. It'll be 3 in a series. And the third book is called, I haven't really, did I get a title for that one yet? Anyway, there's a third book that's coming. And so hopefully I'll be able to get that one published by the end of this year. But anyway, today's reading is coming from The Life God Meant for Me. This is available on Amazon Prime, Author House Books, and probably at Walmart too. You just have to, kind of order it. But anyway, I'm going to be reading from this book, chapter 8. And the title of this chapter is called Thief. Thief. Sarah arrived promptly at Christopher's church. They had agreed that she would install the surveillance equipment in the office to catch whoever was stealing from the church's accounts. Sarah installed 2 small cameras in the office. One camera was placed on top of a file cabinet inside a fake vase of flowers. The other camera was placed inside a room next to the office where the safe was kept. In that room, Sarah placed a tiny camera in the crevice of 2 walls that faced the safe so that the office furniture did not obstruct the view of the safe. Christopher came into the room a few minutes after Sarah finished installing the surveillance equipment. She could feel his presence behind her before turning around to see him. He stood in a doorway watching her, and his body almost completely blocked the doorway. He is a very handsome man, she thought to herself, as she looked into his eyes. "I'm finished in here, Christopher," she said. "Let me show you where the cameras are so that you can tell the other members of the board." She showed Christopher where the cameras were located and explained how they worked. She told him that the thief was probably stealing from the church safe and the accounts when no one else was there, and that it was someone that had unlimited access to the church and the office. Within a short time, the cameras would reveal the most likely suspect or suspects. "Sarah, we are truly thankful for your services," Christopher said as he looked at her, taking in a full view of her from head to toe. What a lovely lady, he thought to himself. It was near dinner time, and Christopher pondered whether he should ask Sarah to have dinner with him. He wanted to get to know her on a personal level, but didn't want her to know too soon that he was also a minister in the church. Dating and being a minister was very difficult for him. Although he dated a few times in the past, things always got very complicated when his date found out he was a minister and celibate. Women approached him constantly, trying to tempt him more when they discovered that he was in ministry. Lately, it was fairly easy to remain celibate because some of the women he'd met so far, but he feared that it might not be so easy with Sarah. Still, he wanted to get to know her. His gut told him that she was different. After all, he was celibate, not blind. Okay, that's all I have for you today. That came from chapter 8 of The Life God Meant for Me. So stay tuned for further readings, and I'll be reading from these books throughout the year. So I hope you guys have a safe day. Remember to support me. Yeah, go on Amazon Prime and buy my book. Stay safe. Love your neighbors. Amen. Bye-bye.